been a lot of research on what buyers like and what they don't like when they are home shopping, things that turn them on and things that turn them off. So I'm going to outline 7 things that have been proven to make your home sell faster and for more money. So stay tuned. You don't have to be a professional decorator to stage your home and make an impact on potential buyers. You just need to make some simple changes, work with the furniture you have available, and create a clean and inviting house that shows well. One of the first and most important things is to address the outside of the house, the curb appeal. I've had quite a few buyers pull up to a house and decide not to go in. The outside needs to look well cared for and clean. So here's some things to consider doing. Power wash the house and the walkways, clean the windows, manicure the lawn, and if you haven't painted your front door for a while, then put a fresh coat of paint on the door along with the trim. Also, replace a shabby mailbox and house numbers, and consider adding shutters to windows or putting a fresh coat of paint on the ones you have. Some light landscaping is also a good idea. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just things like adding mulch and some flowers. The important thing is that it looks manicured and well maintained. If the outside looks like it hasn't been maintained, buyers will think you don't maintain the entire house and may pass on going inside. So after you've taken care of the outside, then start on the inside. And that involves decluttering, depersonalizing, and paring down. When potential buyers see your house, they want to feel like they have counter space, storage space, square footage to work with. So remove some furniture to free up some space, clear off countertops, and create some breathing room and closets and storage areas. Buyers also want to see a home with potential for their lives and one they can imagine themselves living in. And if they see knickknacks or a wall covered in family portraits, they're going to envision your life, not their life in the house. So remove all that. And the next item is more of a home staging rule than a suggestion. And that's to ensure that the walls are in good shape and painted with neutral colors. Once you've decluttered, depersonalized, pared down, and taken care of the walls, then step back and take a look. Does it look sterile without all your knickknacks? Have you ever seen that TV show where the guy goes in and completely empties the room and then selectively adds back furniture and a few home items to make it look cozy and inviting? We don't want the house to look like a doctor's office. We want it to have an organized, homey look with pops of color throughout the house to offset the neutral backdrop. Pops of color could be things like vases of flowers, colorful throw pillows or area rugs, a few pieces of art on the walls, probably no more than 2 hangings in a room. And just be careful to not put holes in the walls that will have to be repaired later. And then add a few home items like a cookie jar filled with cookies, a basket of fruit, a spice rack, a nice coffee machine, some perfume soaps maybe in the bathroom. These are things that, I don't know, give you a sense of comfort and the enjoyment of being home. Then look at furniture placement. You just want to have a few pieces in each room, pieces that define the room. It's not a great idea to alter the purpose of the room, like turning a living room into an office or playroom, something like that. And then think in terms of creating conversation centers around a focal point, like a fireplace or a television. So you'd want to avoid placing furniture in a straight line. Instead, think in terms of putting it in a square or semicircle with seating facing each other. In the master bedroom, you not only want to make the color neutral, but also it should be gender neutral. And remove everything except your bed, 2 end tables with lamps, so the room looks more spacious. And an inexpensive addition like new bedding is a good idea. And then the last thing on the list, and the most important, is to deep clean the entire inside of the home. If you need help, hire a cleaning company so that you don't forget spots like grout, moldings, baseboards, corners, and the hard to reach crevices between appliances. All that needs to be cleaned. And also everything smelling fresh. And of everything you do, this, along with the curb appeal, is likely the most important. So here's a summary of the order of things to get done and get your house ready for the market. And it's a good idea to start this process early on, a few months ideally. So number 1, address the curb appeal. Number 2, declutter, depersonalize, pare down, and create some space so the home appears larger. Number 3, take care of the walls with neutral colors. Number 4, add pops of color to offset the neutral walls. And select a few home items to create a homey feel. Number 5, address furniture arrangement to create conversation centers. Number 6, make the master bedroom gender neutral and remove all furniture except the bed and tables and then lamps. If it's a large room, then a chair and dresser is good, but if it's small, then remove that stuff. Number 7, and the most important, give the home a deep cleaning, military style cleaning. So these are all things you can do yourself or hire a service for not much money to help you out. And by doing these 7 things, buyers can more easily imagine themselves living in the home and be more confident that the home has been taken care of, and it will likely result in a higher sales price and the home selling faster. If you'd like a staging guide that goes into more detail with tips for each area of the home, there's a link below where you can access that. The link is meetmeinthepanhandle.com/simple staging. So just click on that link and you'll be able to download it. It's called Simple Staging, and I think you'll find it very helpful. And we've advised lots of sellers on preparing their home for sale. So if you have questions about that or anything real estate related, be sure to contact us. We're at 304-264-2828. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye.